Hi, Mr.
Hi, Sam. How you
Nice to
doing?
meet you. Good, I'm good.
Have a seat.
Thank you.
Would you like something to drink?
Oh, no, thank you so much.
Okay. I have a copy of your resume here. Why don't you tell me a little bit about your background and about yourself?
Okay, so my name is Hassan. I grew up in Tripoli, Libya, Tripoli, which is capital of Libya, and I graduated from airplane maintenance airplane engineer uh, in in a college, and I started working in many different places after that, and I found myself here in the United States studying my English, 6 months English, and now I'm studying now I'm looking for a work.
Okay. So, do you have any hobbies or things you like to do?
Yes, uh, I like playing soccer and swimming. Swimming, my favorite hobby is swimming. So I miss swimming here in Michigan. So I I hope enjoy my time here. But it's there is no there's no good places to go and swim unless you go to indoor swimming pool.
Well, we got Lake Erie. We swim in Lake Erie too.
But the lake it doesn't like it's not same as uh, the beaches.
Well, that's true. We don't really have a lot of beaches here in the U.S. or in Michigan. But okay. Tell me a little bit about your last job.
Okay, I work in an airline company which is called Beacon Airlines, and I work in a technical department and the sub offices maintenance control center. We work uh, follow up the airplanes maintenance schedule, and we uh, we follow the flight schedule with the maintenance aspect, and we have to consider the approach tasks and checks that approach with the schedule of the flying,
Mhm.
and we we also enter the data of the flight hours, and we we deal with the daily problems, daily issues that pop out suddenly. Nobody knows about that, and sometimes before flights we have to say if we have to fix the problems, and especially in the checks we have to really manage that day and manage that time exactly, because it's kind of uh, the planning department duties and our duties too, because we together we can make the schedule is good and fit that time that, uh, to in order to not cancel any flight.
Mhm.
Okay. So we work at these situations. So future schedule and daily problems.
Okay. So let me know about a time when you failed at work or didn't get something done or something that was negative that happened to you.
Okay. I still remember one day I scheduled the airplane to become uh, in certain day, and something I don't know how happened is is change the schedule, and someone's changed the schedule, and the airplane didn't come at that time. So all the managers uh, asked wonder who had decided to make the schedule and to make the airplane stay out of the base. So but my duties, my work was to bring the airplane that night
Mhm.
and to make the tasks that should be applied on the airplane that night. Okay, I feel that I made a mistake, but it wasn't my mistake.
Mhm.
But still, all the people looks at me. All people look at me, And I fixed that problem, and I referred to the maintenance manual and air law of my country, and figure out we have to I can defer or postpone the tasks and 2 days more to 2 days more.
Okay.
So I think not most of the managers satisfied that night because everything was done and we can go through that and everything is okay.
Okay, so there was no delay, you just had to reschedule to reduce stuff. How did you prevent this from happening in the future, or was it something that couldn't be prevented?
Mhm. So I'm my position that time I don't have the authority to order or to make something different, but uh, at least the least thing that I did is I wrote a report about this situation, about that situation, and I explained how to how things changed and how to don't to avoid these things again to my manager and the operational department because they are responsible for making the schedule. And I made I I made something extra for me is I called them and I explained to them by phone, it's verbally, and that's not my duty, but I did that.
Okay, so you documented what happened
Yeah,
and let everybody know what happened and let people know that in the future this could happen because of the way it was scheduled.
yeah. I tried to explain that for all the people that concerned
Mhm.
about this situation and to prevent these things happen again for any one of us.
Okay, very good. Um, tell me tell me about a time or what you would do if you worked with somebody that was not doing their job or not um, functioning correctly at work. What would you do, or have you had that happen to
Yeah, I have seen people and I have worked with people that don't like that they don't go or they don't work well, and and my way is to deal with these people is try to keep keep them close, friendly
you?
as I can, but if that doesn't work, so I try to just don't stuck to make the work stuck. I just try to keep the work go and move on and avoid these things. I remember one of my my colleagues was working with me, and he he missed things. He doesn't do some things with work, and I came to him and explained to him personally
Uh-huh.
without going to anyone, and he surprised because he wasn't has any idea. He wasn't have any idea that work he should do it.
Okay.
So I deal with these people like try to keep everything calm and friendly and just the most uh, important thing for me is the work is going on. The work is going on.
Okay, so you would talk to them first and bring up to their attention if something wasn't correct before you took any more action. Brought it up
Yes,
to the manager.
yes, right.
Okay. Very good. Okay. Tell me, tell me why you think you would be a good fit for a quality manager.
Okay. So I work in, as explained to you, I work in a place where I deal with the technical aspects and managing aspects too. So I take decisions and I make many I take actions and make decisions and I like to everything go smooth and qualify for the work according to my interests about the airplanes, the airplanes, the aviation is work with the quality. So everything is to be good in the quality. So I I always like to be a quality manager, just to make everything work good and work.
Okay, tell me about your strengths.
Okay, my strengths is I have a solid background about quality because my work with in aviation, and aviation has this point because everything has to be qualified for work, and every person and every even the airplane should be qualified to make a flight, and I have good communication with people,
Okay.
and I'm like a friendly guy and can work with anyone, and also I'm self motivated.
So tell me about your weakness.
Okay, it's about my weaknesses. I'm kind of guy who would like to be a perfectionist and sometimes takes time to get the job done, and I always work uh, perfectly and like to focus on everything, all the details, and sometimes needs the deadline with me. But
So your weakness is sometimes you don't meet the deadline because you're a perfectionist.
yeah,
Okay.
and
So how do you try to fix that so that you meet the deadlines while still maintaining a high quality of work?
yeah. Before, sometimes I maintain the quality work, high quality work, but I leave it line just but I deliver the work or finish the work is before the deadline.
Okay. So you make sure you try to start it in enough time to finish it with,
Yeah.
to your level. Okay, very good. Do you have any questions for me about the company?
Okay, I'd like to know the culture of this company.
Um, well, we have a CEO of the company, and we have some managers, and we have different groups. We have quality group, we have engineering group, we have sales, basic groups, and we have a kind of area where they kind of just meet and talk to each other and make sure that they're all on the same page. We don't have formal meetings every day or anything. We just want to make sure that everybody talks to each other. And we have flexible work hours. We start at 10, or we have core hours that start at 10, go until 3. If you want to come in early, leave early, that's fine. If you want to come in later and leave later, that's fine too. Dress code is business casual, jeans
Oh,
and
that's
flannel.
nice.
So, anything else?
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Richard.
Thank you.
Thank you so
I
much.
will get a hold of you. I have a couple more people to interview, and I will let you know.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Appreciate it.